If you're a baddie on a budget, if you want a full face of makeup that looks like it's high-end, but you don't want to pay high-end prices, this video is for you. Today, we are doing a full face of makeup for under $100. Girl, in this economy, that's literally unheard of. We're not just doing the base, we're not just doing the eyes, we are doing a whole freaking face. I grabbed all of my favorite affordable makeup products that perform just as good as high-end products. You can grab all this at any local store, but I'll make sure to take everything below for you guys. If you want to save your coin, then keep on watching. We're starting off with brows. This is the best brow glue, laminate, whatever you want to call it, at the drugstore. This is my tried and true. I am absolutely obsessed with this stuff. I think it's literally $10. This is going to hold your brows down. They're not moving. The formula of this is very, very thick, but honey, your brows aren't going to move. Your brows are going to be slicked down. When I use a brow gel, brow glue, whatever, I always do it before I do any type of skincare. So I literally have nothing on my face right now, and I'm going to go in with the brow glue. I've posted about this a lot on my social media because I love it so freaking much. And a lot of people tell me that it doesn't work for them, that it flakes. I have never experienced this to flake. I think the only reason that may happen is because you're doing it after skincare, after foundation. You have to make sure you use this brow glue before literally anything goes on your face. But if you do it this way, the brows are going to stay up and the brows aren't going to move. This is one brow slicked back. This one is not. The difference is crazy. It looks like I barely have any brow on this side, and now it looks like I have a beautiful laminated brow. For $10, this is such a good product. If you haven't tried this, girl, you need to. Anytime I use a brow gel, brow glue, brow whatever, I always make sure to take makeup remover and just clean up any glue that got on my skin. If you don't do this, your foundation is going to look weird, girl. It is going to look nasty. It's going to look cakey. So always make sure you clean up around your brows after you use a brow gel. Now that the brows are done, I'm going to moisturize my skin. I'm not going to use a primer because I feel like if you prep your skin the right way, you don't need primer. If you have a specific skin issue, that might be different, but I'm just going to use moisturizer. e.l.f. has some amazing skincare products. I love their moisturizer. They're so hydrating. They feel amazing and look amazing underneath makeup. And on top of that, this mini is literally $4, girl. This is $4 freaking dollars. That's insane. And I've probably used this 10 times so far, and I still have so much in here. You just literally cannot beat that price. This is more thick, but I love how it feels. I do still put the moisturizer on my forehead. I just try not to let this touch my brows at all. Ideally, you want to wait like 15 minutes and let this soak in before you do your foundation, but honey, we've got a video to film, so I'm not waiting 15 minutes. I'm going directly in with my foundation, and I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Dewy Foundation. This is one of the best foundations at the drugstore. It's only $6. It's dewy, it's glowy. They also have a matte version if you like matte. However, the shade range is atrocious. We need more shades. It's absolutely terrible. We need more shades. You would think by now we would have more because this foundation has been out forever, but we definitely need more shades. The only other negative thing about this foundation is it does have a fragrance to it, girl. It has a very strong fragrance. You got to get past it. That could knock someone out. That could actually knock someone out. This smells like straight paint. It is very, very strong. But if you can get past that, girl, it's a good foundation. Even this doesn't really match me that well. It's pretty warm, but they really don't have that many shades to pick from, so we're gonna have to make this work. Even though it smells, girl, it's beautiful. It is a beautiful foundation. It doesn't clog your pores. It doesn't sit weird on the skin. It feels super lightweight. This also blends so easily. I mean, for $6, girl, I wouldn't be able to tell this wasn't a high-end foundation. I feel like my skin looks so good, especially for $6, girl. If you've been sleeping on Wet n Wild, definitely give this a try. You just gotta plug your nose a little bit. One of the best affordable concealers, in my opinion, is the LA Girl Concealer. These are freaking insane. They're full coverage, they look incredible, and they're $5. This is in the shade Vanilla. I'm gonna use a little bit and then kind of work my way up if I need more. Definitely did not need more. That I barely put any on. This is what I'm saying. These are full coverage. These are also super lightweight. So if you want a full coverage lightweight concealer, you're going to absolutely love these. Look at the difference, girl. Brightening, lifted, no under eyes. This is an amazing concealer. I'm still going to use that concealer to carve out my brows, but before I do that, I want to fill them in a little bit, and I'm going to use the NYX brow pencil. This is my OG, my holy grail. I use this every single day. I grab this over my high-end brow products. Even if I was trying to find something a little bit more affordable, I'm not going to sacrifice on the brows because I feel like that really makes or breaks a look. And this is $10. It lasts me such a long time and is just such a high-quality brow product that we have to include her in this video. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm just going to lightly fill these in, and then when my face is pretty much done, I'll go back in with the brow pencil. I'm going to try to have you guys see this the best that I can, but I really need to be close up to carve out these brows, girl. All the redness, all the discoloration is gone, girl. This concealer is definitely very good for your eyelids as well. Even though this is good on your eyelids, this is a thicker concealer, so just make sure you build it up. I feel like less is definitely more when it comes to using this product. We gotta lively up this face, girl. We need bronzer, we need blush. You already know I'm picking the e.l.f. bronzer and blush. This is the best liquid bronzer and blush at the drugstore. Best affordable liquid bronzer and blush you can get. These are so freaking good. They're insanely pigmented. They're so easy to work with. If you're a beginner, you will absolutely love these. And the shades are gorgeous. I'm gonna go in with the bronzer and I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand. I'm not gonna put it directly on my face because it's just gonna move my makeup. Some people can put this directly on their face. I just can't. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I cannot put this directly on my face. I have to put it on the back of my hand first. This is also just the best way to build up the product. If you put it directly on your face, you might put too much on, so it's better to just build it up gradually. So start with the back of your hand. So gorgeous, so beautiful. It just looks so natural and it just melts. It doesn't matter what foundation you have on, this melts into your skin. This is a very buildable product, so if you do want your contour bronzer situation looking a little bit more intense, you can definitely build it up. It's super easy to do so, but I like to keep mine a little bit more natural, even though it's literally not natural at all. I am going to try to add some of this bronzer in my eyelid because we're really not doing a crazy eyeshadow look because we're trying to keep it under $100. So this kind of works as a crease shade as well. Now it is time to go in with blush. Clearly I'm obsessed, okay? I have like every single shade, but they're that good, I promise. I'm gonna do the same thing and put it on the back of my hand so it doesn't move my foundation or bronzer. Oh, that shade. Look at that shade. It is freaking gorgeous. Some say I have blush blindness. Some people would blend it out a little more, but others would say I have blush blindness, which I probably do. But I like it that way, girl. I like a lot of blush. Now that all the creams are on, I'm gonna set my face. This is the best affordable setting powder I have ever tried, and I've tried all of them, girl. This is the Moira Cosmetics setting powder. I just bought a new one. This is simply the best. It is so finely milled. It's pink. It blurs everything. It makes your under eyes look gorgeous. It doesn't oxidize. This is $14, and I thought it was a little pricey for this video, but I just could not budge with this powder because powder makes or breaks your face. It makes or breaks everything that you just did, so you have to have a good powder. And for $14, girl, this is the best. I always pick up a little bit and slap it off, and I'm gonna try to have you guys see how amazing this is. Everyone talks about the Maybelline powder. Girl, I've tried it. This is better. It sets everything in place and it just looks so natural. Obviously, I set my face. It's not as dewy anymore, but it just leaves the most natural finish. I'm also just going to use this to literally set everywhere, not just my under eyes. This bad boy's going everywhere on my face. After it's set, I'm just going to lightly dust it off. I'm going to go in with the Milani powdered bronzer just to bring some warmth back into my face. Clearly, I love this, okay? We've hit pan. I am absolutely obsessed with this bronzer. I always use this. Honestly, I use this on the daily. I'm just so obsessed with it. I think it's such a good affordable bronzer. I had someone in my last video ask me why I do creams, setting powder, and then go back in with powder, bronzer, and blush. And it's because this will make your makeup last a very long time. You don't have to do this. You could totally skip this step. But if you want your makeup to last all day and all night, if you're wearing it for 8+ hours, if you're going to a wedding, if you're going to an event, I would always recommend layering creams with powders. I'm also going to take this bronzer and put it on my eyelid. This is going to act as an eyeshadow because we're on a budget, honey. We're doing a full face for under $100, so we got to reuse some products here. For blush, I'm going to use Wet n Wild in the shade Mellow Wine. This is one of my favorite drugstore blushes. If you don't want to use a powder blush, you could also go back in with the e.l.f. cream blush and just kind of layer that on top. It would still look really beautiful, but I'm going to use the Wet n Wild one today. You guys, this blush is $3. I don't know how Wet n Wild does it. I really don't, because that's actually crazy. I'm going to go back in with my brow pencil and just fill in any spots that I missed the first time. For highlighter, we're using, you guessed it, girl, Wet n Wild again. They have amazing, amazing products. They should not be slept on. I actually did a full video of Wet n Wild now that I think about it. So if you want to go watch that, definitely check it out. But I have been talking about this highlighter for years, girl. For years. I have been using this for so long. It's such a beautiful, intense highlight. Also, this is in the shade Golden Flower Crown. You're kidding. Look at that. You just cannot beat a highlight like this. You can't. And it's so affordable. You got to get it, girl. Next time you're at Target, you got to get it. If you want to add back in freckles or beauty marks, just use your brow pencil, girl. You don't need to buy one. We're doing a full face for under $100, so you don't need to go out and buy the freckle product. Just use the brow pencil. We're going in with the NYX Dewy Setting Spray. You could get the mini bottle for $4, so definitely take advantage of that. I really need to get a little electrical fan because this is just too much. While the setting spray is drying down a little bit, I'm going to do my mascara, and I'm going to use the Essence Lash Like a Boss. This is well loved, okay? She's dry, honey. She's dry. This is a dry mascara. I hope she gets us what we need today. But this is so freaking good, and it's $5. Give the lashes a good curl. This is the Shiseido curler, by the way, and it's amazing. A lot of people always ask me if my lashes are real. Yes, they are real. I use the Lily Lash Serum religiously every single night. When I say religiously and every single night, I mean it. I do not miss a night. I think you can skip nights once you've used it for like 4 weeks. And it is the only lash serum that does not bother my eyes. Every single lash serum I've ever used makes my eyes itch. It makes them red. It makes my lashes fall out. This is the only one that works for me. I actually highlighted all the ingredients and put it into ChatGPT, and it doesn't have the bad ingredient that everyone talks about. So it is a safe lash serum. If you want to add a little sparkle to your lid, you can take some of the highlighter and just lightly press it on. That's beautiful. That is gorgeous. We have lips, and then we are literally done with a full face of makeup. Clearly, I love the e.l.f. lip liners. They're simply the best. They're so creamy. The shades are absolutely beautiful. And guess how much they are, girl? They're $2. I think e.l.f. maybe should be in the dollar store because their prices are damn near close to $1. It's actually crazy. My only complaint is that these do budge. You're definitely going to have to reapply it. This is not a lip liner that's not going to move throughout the day, but you just cannot beat a $2 lip liner. I'm just going to add a little bit of that concealer that we used earlier in the middle. I'm going to finish off the lips with the Wet n Wild Mega Slick Gloss. This is in the shade Snuggle Sash. That was like the cheapest lip combo of my life, and it's absolutely gorgeous. This is officially a full face of makeup for under $100. I added everything up, and the total came out to be, drumroll please, $99.94. That is actually insane. I cannot believe we did a full face that looks so freaking good for under $100. Girl, that's insane. No one would be able to tell you that this is all affordable drugstore makeup. No one. This looks high-end. It looks incredible. Comment below your favorite affordable makeup product. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you loved this video, make sure you like and subscribe and turn on my notifications so you know when I upload next. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.